Rangers have won the first game of the season against the New York Islanders, taking it 5-3 at MSG for the New York Rangers season opener. Alright, breakout players for the New York Rangers this year that I see just completely dominating and finally becoming what they're supposed to be. One of them, it's gotta happen already, Chris Kreider. He already had a goal last night, and I'm telling you, it's one of his goals that he's gonna score every single night. He'll score that every single game. You give him the puck, he's going to score that goal. He's so strong, he's so fast, he's so tough on the puck. I can honestly see Chris Kreider putting up 45-50 points this year, and I'm setting these expectations high, like very high for the New York Rangers. But that's all I have. I mean, I have to. I mean, like, I can't just be like, oh yeah, no, they're all going to put up 25-30 points all together this year. Like, no. These are big expectations for Chris Kreider, but I believe he can get them because I know what kind of player he plays, I know the style of play he plays, and I believe he can definitely break out this year. Another player is fellow American JT Miller. Yes, he's a few years into the league as well, and I believe he can also have a breakout season. No matter what line he plays on, if he plays with Hayes, if he plays with Grabner, if he plays with Stefan on the first line, I believe JT Miller, it's time for him to just explode. He had a very good season last year. If he stays healthy this year, I believe that he can put up 40 points even, just completely tear. And finally, another breakout player is going to be one of the News Rangers as they acquired him for the Derek Brassard trade, obviously. Mika Zibanejad. Let me tell you, he has a rocket of a shot, and I'm shocked when he scored the goal against the Islanders in the preseason on the one-timer on power play. That was just such a sick shot. Like, no goalie stopping that. Like, honestly, I'm not comparing it to Ovechkin. No one has a shot like Ovechkin. But, like, it really reminded me of an Ovechkin shot. Zibanejad already had 2 assists last night. Okay, so let's talk about the game, obviously. I was watching it at my house. I had some friends over. Very nice time. Always good to get the guys together and watch some hockey, especially opening night against the Islanders. I had a few Islanders fans over. I think that was the best period that the Rangers played in a while. I'm telling you, that was like very quick. They were all quick. Let me tell you, I don't know if it's the adrenaline pumping for the first game of the season, but the New York Rangers look so fast. You gave it to Kreider, he was flying. You gave it to Jimmy Vesey, he was flying. You gave it to Bukovic, he was flying. Miller, anyone. You gave it to anyone. Grabner. Okay, let me tell you about Grabner. The irony. Okay, so let me tell you something real quick about this. I don't know if you watch, whoever's watching this video right now, I don't know if you pay attention to anything in the NHL other than the Rangers, but the New York Islanders signed P.A. Parenteau in the offseason to a contract. Apparently he didn't make the team. Okay, he didn't make the New York Islanders. I guess they wanted to give the kids a chance, so they wanted to try to send him out of the AHL, but he was claimed off waivers by the New Jersey Devils. Okay. Devils played last night. He scores the first goal for the New Jersey Devils. P.A. Parenteau scores the first goal. The same night, the Rangers play the Islanders. A former Islander scores a goal, and it was the first goal of the season, first goal of the game. A former Islander, Michael Grabner, scores the goal, and it's 1-0 Rangers. Like, I was baffled. I was like, a former Islander, I knew, I was like, this is just, it was meant to be. Easily meant to be. Michael Grabner scores the first goal for the Rangers. It was a nice rebound goal. It was a nice 4-on-2 developing. Brandon Pierce threw it on net. I guess Halak couldn't really control the rebound, and Grabner was right on the doorstep to tap it home. My house exploded, let me tell you. Into the second period, the Rangers weren't playing as well as they were in the first period, but still had the more chances than the Islanders. Hank had to come up big a few times, especially in that third period, or even early in the first, when both teams just had so much adrenaline. I really just think of the adrenaline pumping in because it was a season opener. Both teams wanted to play good. Both goalies had to make big saves, and they did. Matt Zuccarello throws it in front of the net, hits a Ryan Strome skate, and into the net right past Halak. Kind of a fluky goal. I mean, you're going to take those in some games. You're going to have to score some dirty goals like that, and Matt Zuccarello is a player that can get those goals. Not only is that Mika Zibanejad's first point as a New York Ranger, but it's also Brady Shea's first NHL point, as they both got assists on that play. So I did have an Islander fan in my house. He's my close friend. He's a close friend. So he decides to change his spot where he sits, or in the third period, and boom, the Islanders scored 2 goals. So he sat there the rest of the night, and I thought it was the funniest thing. Nick Leddy's goal was good, but I thought Clutterbuck's was better. It was a really nice tip-in goal. I mean, what are you going to do about that? It's 2-2, but, the Rangers have to try to lock down the fort a little bit better, especially in the third period. Halfway through the third period, Pavel Buchnevich throws a pass to Chris Kreider. He catches it, throws it down, and he looks to his right, and he's already passed full down the defenseman. So he's just going to skate it up, Forehand backhand, and let me tell you, a strong goal by Chris Kreider. My house explodes. But the Rangers weren't done yet. 7 minutes later, on the power play. Brandon Pirri gets a beautiful pass from Chris Kreider. He knew where Pirri was, basically. It was like he had eyes in the back of his head. Right to Brandon Pirri, and he shoots it, and Halak almost had it. It would have been a beautiful save if he did. But it went into the net for a 4-2 New York Rangers lead. Empty net now with about 3 minutes left. JT Miller scores a goal. Coming into the zone was Brock Nelson. He shot and scored, but I knew the Rangers had it, and the Rangers won that game 5-3. A Ranger that I really didn't see contribute that well, maybe, I guess, was Marc Staal. I mean, I know I brag on the defensemen a lot, especially Rangers defensemen, because I think they could just be so much better. But, like, I don't know, there was a few plays where Marc Staal got caught, and it led to a goal. I think he was on the ice for one of the first 2 goals, and I feel like he could have easily just, he went to the wrong side, and I think he left Letty wide open in front of the net. Okay, and I say this because I'm not only a Ranger fan, but I'm a hockey fan. I love hockey. But if you want to win games as the New York Islanders, why do you have Jason Chimera playing the first line with John Tavares? I understand that you got rid of Okposo and you need to find the right winger, but then why didn't you keep P.A. Parenteau? I mean, you have P.A. Parenteau. I guess you want to play these kids instead, so why not try to drop Chimera down? P.A. Parenteau is more of a scorer than Jason Chimera. Jason Chimera is a 4th line player. Andrew Ladd now is a perfect left winger to play with Tavares. Tavares is one of the best players in the world. You gotta get him a right winger. He can't do it. It can't be all him and Ladd. So that's gonna be it, boys. I think the Rangers had a really solid start to the season. I think they can really thrive off this, especially not doing too good against the Islanders last year. They're gonna go into St. Louis on Saturday night, and you know, they're a very good team, St. Louis. They just got rid of their captain, David Backes, but they got Nail Yakupov in a trade with the Edmonton Oilers. Okay, boys, thanks for watching. Leave a like, and I'll see you later.